It's Monday, it's October 10th, and I just wanted to talk to you guys really briefly about something that happened to me last week. I went in for a consultation with another facility because, as I told you, the current treatment that I was on had stopped working. And the oncologist there seemed pretty dismissive of what I had been through. I didn't know if he was just lacking bedside manner or if he thought that maybe I was just a old school vet and kind of used to the whole cancer process. But he sort of just shrugged his shoulders and said, "Oh yeah, so you went to a clinical trial, big deal." And I was a bit taken aback by that because it is a big deal. There's a lot involved with cancer, and I don't want to sound like a whiner or complainer, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what I have gone through so far. Um, I told you I was diagnosed stage 4 de novo, which means straight out the gate. I was never an early stage cancer person. I went through 6 months of extremely intense chemotherapy where I think by month 5, I would have rather been dead than alive. I was crawling to the bathroom and absolutely sick. Then I went on an oral chemo, which only lasted about 3 months. And then I was on a clinical trial, which lasted 2.5 years, which is actually pretty stunning because it didn't work with most breast cancer patients. The clinical trial involved me going to the hospital, laying in a chair for 8 hours, getting an IV treatment, and it's an hour and a half drive to the hospital and an hour and a half drive home. So we're looking at about a 10-hour day. And now my new treatment is injections that they're doing, shots. And then also I am going to be taking an oral medication every day. And in between all of this, you're also getting your labs done. Your blood is drawn. I got 15 vials of blood taken last week. You're also going in for scans where they're giving you things like barium and iodine in your veins, and you're drinking barium so the scan can tell when you light up. I have gotten 27 rounds of radiation on my spine, and they do it with a laser, so you get these little dots put on you so that they know where the laser beam should go. It looks like this little dot on my hand, which is actually a pencil lead tip from 2nd grade, but that's a whole other story. And last year I also got a lumpectomy, and that's where they took out part of my breast that had a tumor in it. The surgeon initially thought that it was about the size of an almond, and then once they took it out, she told me it was more the size of a golf ball, which I could kind of feel since it was pushed up against my chest wall. And in addition to all of that, I also have this extreme medication regime that I have to do. So I just wanted to let you know that cancer is a full-time job. It's not anything to be taken lightly, and it requires a lot of self-care and support.